Hey guys, it's Chelsea and today I'm going to be making a dating profile advice video. Basically, I talked about probably a video or a couple videos ago about how I decided to go on Tinder. I'm actually back in a relationship, so I'm not really gonna have any Tinder stories, but there's something that I definitely wanted to make an advice video on. How I was on Tinder and just my little dip in the dating app or dating website world, like online dating basically. I noticed that guys just, and some girls, well, I didn't really see the girls, but guys just don't know how, like, there was a lot of guys that didn't look bad, but their representation in their photos was what made me like swipe left on them, because it was just like, you're cute, but you have like 5 beers around you. Like, that's not like a good look. So I thought, and I can only speak for like looking at guys' profile pictures, but I'm sure girls, it's like the same thing. So anyway, I decided that I wanted to make just kind of an advice video on dating profile pictures and what to put, and just from a girl's perspective. And from a girl's perspective, and also just from my perspective, this isn't something that's like 100%, and you know, there's tons of different people in this world with tons of different interests and things like that. So some people might be into someone with a cigarette in their hand because they love smoking cigarettes. But for the average person like myself, it's a huge turnoff in a dating profile photo. So anyway, I just thought I would go through, I made a little list on my notes about different things that I saw in dating profile photos that made me swipe left instead of swiping right. And it really had nothing to do with looks. It was just like the representation in the photos was just kind of like, if you're okay with everyone seeing this, then I don't want to swipe right on you, basically. Okay. So the first thing, and this shouldn't even be the first thing, but it was something I saw numerous times and it was disgusting, was dead animals. Dead, like, country guys who were into like shooting like deer and things like that, which I'm used to because like living in the South and having a Southern family, like I'm used to seeing that. But what I saw a lot of was dead sharks and just really nasty shit. And I was just like, why is that like your first photo? And I get like, so many, there was literally so many sharks and I don't know if it's like a thing, like I was like, oh, it's so cool, like I have this dead ass shark next to me. Like, no, it's really not. That's something that's a really great story to tell like on the first date, but not really something that should represent yourself. Like, okay, like I killed this animal for no reason and here, like anyway, so I saw lots of dead sharks and just dead animals, and that's just a big no-go for most girls, I would have to say. And it's awesome if that's something you're into. I'm sure there's someone out there who is into that as well. But as far as like when I look at a profile and the first photo I see is you with this like dead shark hanging next to you, I'm just gonna be like, nope, like that's just not a good representation. And I just saw so many sharks, like probably like at least 10 every time I like went on Tinder and was like doing a little spree. There would just be like 10 fucking dead animals, and I was just like, oh, and some of them were just so graphic and it was just disgusting. So no to the dead animal. You know, maybe like a couple photos back, like basically in dating profiles, you're gonna have your one photo that people see, like the first photo, and then from that photo people will decide if they want to view the rest of them. So maybe like as a photo, a couple in, but not the first one at least. So going along with that, my advice would definitely be your first photo that people click on should just be a nice head on, like literally what I look like right now. Just like a nice head on, this is who I am, this is my face kind of photo. Because I mean, honestly, like as humans and with dating and everything, just from looking at a person for like the 5 seconds, you can already tell whether you're attracted to them or not. And then from that, you go on like, okay, I want to see more or no. So basically, I think the first photo is so important, and I don't think guys understand that like, that's like basically the first impression from a visual standpoint. That's just like the first impression, and that's like what's gonna stick in people's minds. So you definitely need to make it a good one. A nice head-on photo should be nice. So many people with like this, like just barely in the shot, or just craziness going on, and it just wasn't cute. I was just like, you don't even know how to take a selfie. I can't, like, we're moving on. Okay, Next thing, as far as an advice, would be to show your hobbies in your photos, but don't make it every single photo. Like I came across like soccer players and stuff, and it was just every single photo was them playing soccer. And I understand, like, when you're an athlete, that's a big part of your life, that's a lot of what you do, but that shouldn't be like who you are all the time. Like, are we just gonna go to soccer games every day? No. Like, you know, you're gonna go to dinner. Are you gonna wear your soccer uniform? No. So it's like, it was just, I don't know. I feel like the first photo should definitely just be like casual, like, you know, how if they saw you in person, that's what you would look like. And then of course, you know, a couple photos back, or maybe the next photo you can have, you know, you doing your hobbies, which could be sports, could be fishing. There was lots of people that were fishing, so many dead fish. Oh my God. I was just like, oh, I guess that's like a really big thing, is guys love to fish. And anyway, so you can definitely show your hobbies and your sports, but I definitely don't think it should be every photo. I think maybe a photo or two, to just, because I know as a girl, like, I'd like to see what like you do, but I don't, like, that shouldn't be everything, you know what I mean? And so many guys, it was just like, that was just everything, especially soccer players. It was like every photo was a soccer photo, or baseball players, every photo was them like playing baseball. And in those photos, like soccer, you can kind of see them, but especially baseball with the helmet and stuff on, you can't even really see their face. So it was just kind of like, I don't even know what you look like. One is drinking and smoking, and this is one that's very obvious and a lot of people know about it, but it's not even really the smoking. I didn't see too many people with cigarettes in their mouths or in their hands or anything, but so many people just with so much alcohol. Like, I literally, there was so many profiles I came across where it was just a picture of alcohol, just an obscene amount of alcohol. And it's just kind of like, listen, drinking is, you know, if that's what you want to do, then great, you know, but that shouldn't be like is it crazy to think that that shouldn't be like in your profile photo, is like you getting drunk, or like one of your photos just be a bunch of alcohol? I think, you know, like drinking is supposed to be fun, but you look like an alcoholic, and that's not a good look. And it wasn't cute, just so much alcohol. Oh my God. And especially, like I said, with your first profile photo should definitely not be you chugging a beer or shotgunning a beer or anything like that, because that's not cute. And you know, a picture of you maybe having a nice casual drink would be fun, but like seeing you like hashtag wasted at a bar is not what, as a girl, like I would want to see. Like, it just kind of, it doesn't look good. Like, it's not a good impression. It's like, do you have a drinking problem, or what's the deal here? But I didn't see too much smoking, which was surprising. So anyway, yeah, I put that on here. Like, it's okay to have that, not necessarily to like a crazy level, but don't let it be the first photo, please. So many people just drinking like crazy in the first photo. Good quality photos, okay? Do not grab that old ass Dell laptop and take a photo on the webcam and put that up there, because it doesn't look good. We're in the age of like digital perfection and like visual thing, it's everything. Like, just like there was just so many photos of guys, and it was just so like fuzzy. It looked like it was from 2005. It was MySpace angled. It just looked terrible. And it's just one of those things where just a nice good quality photo, you know, you don't need 1080p going on, but you need just like a decent photo, like where you don't look smudged, and like just good quality photos, because it's really, in this day and age, not that hard to do. You can literally, you know, if you have a phone, just take it on. Like, the camera quality on phones nowadays is amazing. Like, it looks like you're not up to date with technology. It looks like they're old photos, so you don't look like that anymore. Like, it's just bad, bad, bad. So just try and have the best quality photos as possible. It doesn't mean go get a photo shoot done, but just like good quality, come on. There was a lot of pets in every photo. I think, you know, maybe one photo with your dog or your cat or what have you, or maybe one or two is nice, because that's something that obviously is a conversation starter, and that's something that, you know, if someone is interested in you, they're gonna find out anyway, so it's fine. And it is a good look, you know, having a cute little animal next to you. Like, it makes girls like, oh, okay. But it shouldn't be every freaking photo. There was literally not too many people, but a couple guys who would just have their fucking cat in like every photo, and it was just kind of like, is that like your only friend? You know, is that all you do is play with a cat? Like, I don't know what to tell you, but it was insane. And I was just kind of like, I love my dogs, I really do, but they're not gonna be with us on the date, and they're not gonna be, it's not Like, it's not a dating profile for your pet, it's for you. Like, they're gonna see you. They wanna know more about you, not your pet. I understand there's some people that, you know, their pets are literally their best friend, and I can respect that, but just one or two. Keep it to a minimum, because your pet is not who they're dating or trying to date. And there were so many pets and some weird pets. There's this one guy with like a tarantula. Like, no, keep that pet away. Like, oh. Anyway, then the last one, I'm sure there's many more, but this is the last thing I could think of, because I saw a lot of it, was photos of you clubbing or raving. I don't know. There's certain people that love that lifestyle. I know some of them, and I'm not gonna judge you for that, because, you know, people love to go clubbing and love to go raving, and that's fun, but I don't think that should be in your dating profile photo. And again, this is one of those things where maybe one photo of it is fine. You know, if you, obviously it shows that you like to have fun and go out, and you're looking for someone that wants to do that too. But when like all your photos are of you looking fucking trashed and on God knows what at a rave, like with a fucking backpack on, or like, it's not like a good look. And there's only certain people that are attracted to that, and unfortunately they're probably not going to be very good for you. So I would definitely say just keep those types of pictures to a minimum. There are so many people with them, like pictures in a club, and they just look so trashed, like just fucking gross and sweaty, and it's just kind of like, I don't want to see that side of you until like later on, like if at all. Like, that's just something that is not a good, it's like with the drinking. You do it, and that's understandable to have like a photo of you doing it, but that shouldn't be your everything. And anyway, so yeah, that's gonna conclude my dating profile video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate, but I did delete my Tinder and all the messages and things like that, so I'm not gonna be able to do a video showcasing that, even though it would have been funny just kind of like reading the messages and being able to talk to you guys about Tinder and everything. Maybe I could still make a video kind of talking about it, so I'll think about it. But anyway, anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any requests or comments or any other suggestions for dating profile photos. Leave them below. I hope I didn't come across as too judgmental in this video, but I feel like the things I'm saying are pretty like universal statements. Like, I feel like most girls, like, they would agree. But of course, there's always those situations with people who love dead sharks and love clubbing and raving and things like that, and they might be into seeing profile photos like that, but I just know for myself it was like a big turn off and a very easy swipe to the left. So anyway, I will see you guys next time here on Life of Chelsey. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye-bye.